What up guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Henry. This is my channel Classy Scents. Now if you're new to the fragrance game or this channel in general, go ahead and subscribe down low to see what I have to offer when it comes to fragrances. Today I will be talking about one of the newest releases from the house of Dolce&Gabbana, and it's one of the newest flankers. This is none other than Light Blue Sun. Now if you're interested to see what I have to offer when it comes to this fragrance, or to see my thoughts and to hear my opinion, go ahead and stay tuned. Dolce&Gabbana Light Blue Sun, one of the newest flankers from the house. I've actually picked up this bottle from a friend. He actually poured a lot of juice into a decan and sold me this one, knowing that I'm a fragrance reviewer. I do fragrance reviews on new fragrances, and I love to take fragrances out on test drives, and I love just collecting the bottle and keeping them in my collection. So he decided to go ahead and pour himself a decan and sell me the rest of this. So I appreciate it, and if you're watching this, big shout outs to Yamil. So I went to Dillard's, I smelled this before I got this bottle, and you know what, decided I'm gonna make the purchase before my friend said I'm gonna hook you up. So anyways, long story short, I got a bottle. This is Dolce&Gabbana Light Blue. Now I would show you the box, but I mean, it's tacky. Anyways, I'll show you the box. All right guys, this is the presentation that it comes in. I'm not a huge fan of this presentation, nor I was a huge fan of the presentation of Italian Zest. I think the boxes were really tacky, and I really didn't like all this stuff going on into the box. I'm more of a simple guy, so I do like the presentation of the original, but I'm not gonna wear the box. It's the fragrance that I'm gonna rock, so I really don't care. But there are some boxes that I have behind me on my top shelf that I actually really do like, so I end up keeping them just because. But let's talk about how this smells. So Dolce&Gabbana Light Blue Sun smells really good from the get-go. I've had it on my arm for about 3 hours or so now, and I just absolutely love it. Every time I'm moving my arms or I'm doing something, I could pick up whiffs of this fragrance, and golly, it smells so good. Now it opens up with a piercing grapefruit note, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean the piercing in the bad way. It's actually gorgeous. That grapefruit note in some fragrances come out synthetic or overwhelming. In this one, it displays itself very sparkly, very in depth, and very bright, with a hidden spice in the background due to the ginger. Overall, the opening is to die for. I personally love it. I love bright and vibrant openings when it comes to a summer fragrance. This is just me. You have this little coconut water type of feel. I know in some fragrances, the coconut note can come off really sweet and really tropical. On this one, it's laid back. The sweetness is not really too known. It's calm, but yet still noticeable. While the grapefruit and that fresh spiciness in the opening tends to ride through this fragrance. Now you get a little bit of a woody, musky vibe in the dry down, giving this a nice solid base. Absolutely really enjoying this fragrance, guys. To me, it is vibrant, it is uplifting, but yet inviting, and the grapefruit has this sparkliness to it that I cannot describe. It's gorgeous, it projects, and it will get you noticed. Now, I'm not gonna go into descriptive detail when it comes to performance, because I've only had this for around 2 days now, so I'm not gonna lie and sit here and tell you, oh, it is beast mode in the projection, oh, the longevity is to die for, because then I'll be bullshitting. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've only had this for 2 days, and I am actually loving it. Now, longevity for the first day, it was around 6.5 to 7 hours. Nothing too great, but yet nothing too poor. pretty average. And as for the projection, I got around 2.5 to 3 hours of solid projection, with the first hour giving me that sexy, uplifting and bright feel of that grapefruit, with a little hint of that ginger note sneaking its way into that grapefruit. Is such a nice and vibrant opening to a nice, cool, mellow dry down. This will definitely be a heavy hitter for the summer, and I'm not gonna tell you guys blind buy it or go pick it up right now. Try it out. Go ahead and ask for a sample and maybe use it 1 or 2 times and see if you like it and if it fits your profile and your personality. But to me, as for myself, I will honestly be rocking this in the summer when it's bright outside and I'm just looking for a dumb reach fragrance. This will definitely be in that category. As for compliments, I could see why women would like this on men. Honestly, that salty feel, keeping that original DNA from light blue, is just gorgeous, and it will definitely be solid for the summertime. Now, will women actually like this? I do not know. We shall see. But overall, I do think this is definitely going to be a heavy hitter for the summer. And guys, before I let you go, we are going to get a female's opinion on if this fragrance is sexy or not. So I've had it sprayed in this arm for around 3 hours now. So she's gonna smell the dry down. She's also gonna smell the opening. So let's go ahead and get her in here. All right, guys.
Wait.
So before I let you go, I'm gonna have her smell the opening and the dry down of So I brought my wife on the video to go ahead and smell the opening and the dry down of this fragrance.
Why are you laughing?
We can't stop laughing. She's gonna smell the opening and the dry down of this fragrance to give you guys her opinion if she thinks it's sexy or not. Quick note, I've sprayed this juice on here for about, like, it's been sitting for around 3 hours and a half now. So the dry down is clearly on my left, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply a I'm going to apply a fresh spray onto my right hand so she could smell. So this is
fresh.
This is the flanker of Dolce&Gabbana Light Blue Sun. She is a fan of the original, so let's see if she actually likes this flanker. Okay, what do you think?
I like it. It smells fresh. Citrusy.
What do you? Okay, but what do you think about it?
I like it. I would.
Do you like? So off the initial spray, what do you actually think about Sun?
I smell a bunch of citrusy vibes to it. I would probably wear it myself.
Would you, if we just met, would you buy this for me?
Yeah.
Now, the dry down. This has been sitting here for a couple of hours now, so do you still smell it? What do you think?
It smells good. It's a good dry down. It still smells the same as when you sprayed it on this hand.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say, guys. The opening, to me, it's not so different from the dry down. I mean,
like
that
when some colognes, you spray them and then it smells different after a few hours. Like a difference.
Yeah, and I see where she's getting at. There's a lot of fragrances that take a huge turn from the opening to the mid to the dry down. This one actually grapefruit right through. That fresh salty feel was still there. Now, if you were to rate this from a scale of 1 through 10, 10 being the sexiest fragrance you've ever smelled,
9.
For 9.
Yeah, it smells good. I like fresh scent.
So you really like this?
I was gonna spray myself.
She usually gets pissed when I spray her, but I'm surprisingly she did it. So that's it, guys. Her opinion, her quick take on Light Blue Sun, the new flanker of the House of Dolce&Gabbana. And me, I'm gonna kill it with this. I personally really like it and I enjoy it, and I will be rocking this and taking it out in the daytime, in the summertime. And she tends to like, yes, she wears a Ventus, she wears some other fragrances that I have, and the main cologne that she rocks is Abercrombie, but I'm not gonna get into that. She does sometimes smell like me, but her saying that she would wear this is not that it smells feminine and a female could wear it. It's because she actually really likes the scent. So that being said,
I spray his jackets and wear his jackets to work.
That being said, a solid release from the house of Dolce&Gabbana, and check it out. So that does it for today's video. I will see you next week with another top 10 list or fragrance review. Until next time, like always, stay classy, smell good. Peace.